Hey everyone, Mr. Hanson here, hoping you are excited as I am for your first discussion. Woohoo! And before we jump into the discussion, you have this awesome video assignment with me, Mr. Hanson, where I tell you how to do the discussion and kind of what I'm expecting and how to get an awesome grade. So buckle in, we're going to go ahead and talk about that right now. Okay, so first things first, the big picture. Many European settlers who traveled to North America believed American Indians were uncivilized and barbaric. These beliefs were biased and caused by cultural differences in dress, religion, and technology. With that in mind, review the image below and then complete the listed steps. So, first thing we're going to do is what it says. Look at this image. Ooh, a lot going on in this image. Some thoughts. There's letters, so you can kind of navigate the image. Like G over here, it looks like it's grain and crops, and they're separated. Okay, housing, fire, talking. Ooh, what's this? That's cool. Little communal circle. All really cool things. Okay, so I've observed the picture. We've looked at the picture. Now let's see what steps we need to follow. All right, in one sentence, we are going to list the title image. Hint, you should start by saying this image is titled. So perfect, okay. If you haven't done a discussion yet, what we're going to do is we're going to start by hitting reply. Hint, start by saying this image is titled. This image is titled. What is it titled? The town of Sakota, right there. We found it. It took me a second. It's okay if it takes you a second, but there it is. So we're going to copy it. And there's all the information, the creator. This is this is where the website, the picture came from, was from right here. That's the, what's called a bibliography. All right, perfect. So now we have the town of Sakota. Boom. Sentence 1, done. We've already figured it out. Awesome. Okay, what's the next step? Step 2. In one sentence, list who colored this image and in what year it was colored. So, this image was... I'm changing it a little bit. I like to mix it up. Colored by Theodore DeBry. And I just told you where I found all that information. DeBry. Sorry about that. Boom. Awesome. And then, and in what year it was colored. Color. Oh, okay. And then it was colored in the year. I'm gonna let you find that one. It's sent. It's where everything else was. All right, awesome. So what are we on now? Now we are on sentence 3, because this is sentence 1, sentence 2, that's sentence 3, and then sentence 4. In at least 3 more sentences, identify 3 things you observed in the image and how they demonstrate that the Americans were actually sophisticated and able to adapt. So if you need ideas, you can read a description about the image by clicking here. You see it pop up. Boop. So always cool. Do not just copy and paste this. Make sure to rewrite it in your own words. So you can always start too by identifying 3 things that you observed. 1, make sure you spell right. Interesting thing I observed was... That's a sentence. I'm just going to use an explanation point so we can tell when I ended a sentence without giving you the answer. Another interesting thing I observed was the final cool thing that showed how sophisticated, mix it up, you don't want it to be the same, was. And yeah, use those as baselines. Like I said, you don't make them all say this is interesting, this is interesting, this is interesting. Switch it up. Make it sound like you, because I feel like when we get these, it's a very like easy to just kind of want to copy and paste things, or maybe like run it through an AI thing. Make it sound like you. I want to hear what you say. I want to hear what you think. I've had some really fun, really great discussions, and I've had students notice things that I would have never noticed if someone hadn't pointed it out, specifically my students. So make sure you let me know what you think, not what someone else thinks. That's I can Google other things. I can Google the answers. I can look up I can't do that for your brain. I can't Google what's in your brain. And this is a time where you get to tell people and show what you think and discuss. So very awesome and very cool. I'm gonna leave you with one final tip, and that is going to be to look at the rubric. So all of these have a rubric. It's not showing me very well, but it should say show rubric right here. Discussion post is at least 5 sentences. 25. Accuracy list. Accurately list the title. So accurately list who created it, and in what year. Accurately list the 3 things observed, and actually just don't say why you observed them and what you observed, but why. And that's the big one. That's 30 points. So there you go. That's how you get 100. I'm going to ask you if you saw the rubric, if you understood the rubric. And if not, you're going to have to ask me a question and reach out, and we'll go over it. All right, so that's it. If you have any more questions, let me know. There are some questions below just to make sure we're paying attention. We got it. We're ready to rock and roll. And but you're still allowed to reach out. I always like hearing from you guys. All right, talk to you later. Bye.